Bizardo.
Retardo. What are you sitting there watching, smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo?
What?
What?
I see you over there.
So what are you sitting over there smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo?
Nope. Captain Kangaroo is over with.
Oh, okay. I thought it played it all day long.
No, they cut that out.
Says say hi in the live chat. I said
It
hi in the.
says, oh,
It just
yeah.
a one click say hi to everybody. Hey everybody.
Yeah. Oh, that
Hey.
must be. I think that's a new thing.
Yeah. Hey everybody. Go hit the thumbs up button, everybody. Subscribe to everybody's channel. Hit the
Yeah.
GoFundMe.
Go.
Hit up my GoFundMe and I
I
need
don't.
a me I need a million subscribers by the end of the week.
Oh, you got 2 likes on your last TikTok, so you're gonna go down to the Kmart and do some meet and greets.
Yeah. Over there by the damn play area,
Oh yeah, yeah. McDonald's.
We need some meet and greets at the Kmart cafeteria. First, the first, damn, I'm glad that the first 5 hamburgers and plates are on me. Fried. You remember the
uh,
Kmart? You remember the cafeteria at Kmart, don't you?
yeah. A free icy on Buzzard.
I don't think I ever got anything out of there but an icy. You know what I mean? Because we was poor. You know what I mean? We wanted everything, but mom and daddy don't have no money. We might have
Yeah,
got a. Might
I
have
just
got
remember. Huh?
a. We might have got an icy out of there or something.
I just remember those straws had spoons built in.
Oh yeah, that was mint.
Yeah,
Little bit too, but you always used it anyway.
that's right. I think they sell them somewhere else now, but I don't know where the fuck they sell them at. I haven't had one for shit 40 years. I bet you.
Yeah. Shit, nowadays you can buy one of them fucking machines for I don't even think they're $100 or something like that, and you
Oh,
put whatever you see it on TikTok or and you just pour whatever the fuck in there and whatever kind of icy you want. You want a Dr Pepper? You want a Monster icy? Pour some monsters in there.
I got one right here. It's new and improved.
Oh, he had to go drive 100 miles to get some monsters today.
100 miles. Also, I needed to go for a ride.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? I got it
No,
pegged.
I went right over here,
Yeah,
right
no,
over that way.
we're out last night.
Yeah, don't worry about going to get any monsters.
Robert's the only guy that I know. He'll drive 200 miles, 150 miles to get two monsters and a pack of cigarettes. I'll be back in a little bit. 4 hours. 4 hours later, 4 hours later, here he comes pulling back up and done drank one of the monsters and done smoked half the cigarette pack.
Don't worry about that.
3 hours later, he'll be ready to go back again. I guess I'm gonna go get me another monster. I'll be back in 3 or 4 hours.
I haven't been smoking that much lately.
I've been trying to quit. I gotta cut that shit out, dude. I can't hardly read. Go to the doctor, they'll probably tell her, oh, "Fuck, you're dying, dude. We need to admit you to the hospital. Where have you been?"
You're not getting out anymore. You're staying here for the
They'll
rest
be
of it.
they'll be like, "Did you walk in here on your own?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I drove down here." And they'll be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?
You shouldn't be driving.
Come on in here. We got a whole freezer full of popsicles in here."
We got a van too. We'll put you in.
Yeah.
Van Jimmy's enjoying van life, huh, Jimmy? I know you're in the. Are you live or are you lurking? I mean, trolling.
He was live.
Yeah,
I was watching.
yeah,
I just don't know a lot of them people, dude, and I ain't got enough time to go over to his live all the time to try to get to know everybody. And to
right. Yeah,
I
he
feel
knows that.
like I'm on a date with my buddy and his girlfriend. I'm like the third wheel here. I don't know anybody.
Right.
I ain't got nothing against Jimmy.
Woody knows them all
I
pretty
don't
good.
I don't try to go live when Jimmy's live to compete with Jimmy. It's just when I felt like going live, I'm going live. I don't, shit, who's live? You know what I mean? I'm not competing with him.
It ain't competing. I don't think he thinks
Yeah.
that way anyway.
But even sometimes he sent me a link this afternoon and it's like, you know, we got 5 people up already. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I know one of them, I go up there sometimes, you know. Sometimes I don't want
I
to.
went up there. I've been up there a few times.
You sent the link here, and I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll go on there for a few minutes. But
Yeah, I mean, this is the
I'm just
different.
talking. I'm not
This
talking.
cake guy.
Yeah, I'm just talking to you. I'm not trying to meet 4 or 5 people and try to get to know them. Shit, that's I ain't got time for all
Well,
that.
yeah, you can't get any words in over there if you don't know them already. You don't get no words in.
Yeah.
But that's just what it is. That'd be like when we went live all the time a few years ago. That would be like someone coming in there and trying to say something and not getting in anything because they don't know when to cut in.
Like Foster, just go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Foster gets his shit in there though, like he's got
Woody
Tourette.
must be. It's not lurking, it's trolling. Woody.
When he was live earlier, I told you, hold on, I'll be right back. The phone that I was on started ringing. It was a buddy of mine, and I didn't know if he needed some
Oh,
help.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah,
I
my
thought my
phone,
internet went down.
I was on the wrong phone, and it started ringing. I usually don't use that phone for live at all, and I was on that wrong phone. It started ringing, and I had to get off the live to answer the phone because it would have been all kind of fucking with shit.
Yeah.
I come right back, and you already gone.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was like, well, I guess I don't. I thought maybe you left or maybe my internet went down. I don't know. You don't know any. I didn't know. So it's whatever, right, Woody? Woody peed on friends.
I had been I wasn't sitting watching, but old mechanic had been live, and I had been listening to him a little bit, and just back and forth. You know, I just left him playing on the big screen, so I'd walk by through there every now and then and listen.
I went on his. He didn't reply because he was driving or whatever. But I thought he had his thing right there, and he didn't say anything. So I was like, oh, he's just driving live. That's fine.
Yeah.
So I'll bug him later.
Oh, when I walked through there earlier, and TV was playing, and I heard an old mechanic, and I looked over at him, and he was looking at the computer, and he said, "Jimmy C's not live."
Woody's talking to himself in the third person. Jimmy
Woody is
C's not live.
he's not live. He said that, and I
Who's
laughed.
Woody anyway? Is there another Woody you're talking about, Woody? I got Woody some. I got him some of this. I bet you it's good yet too.
What is it? Tube repair kits.
Yeah, it's even got the buffer upper. What the hell? Where is it? There it is. It's got the buffer upper on the top there. It's got. Oh, it's full. Oh, those look. They look good. They're all curled up. They're hard as a rock.
Many of mine. I was a kid. I couldn't afford to buy another fucking inner tube. You had to patch it.
Yeah. Why? Why?
I
Why
had,
wouldn't you? And the only
yeah,
reason it popped is because you put it in there wrong,
yeah. Sometimes,
right, Woody?
sometimes you run over shit though too. You know.
That's not worth big money. Them patches are all crunchy. I got this here laser light. It does lasering things. free. Oh, it's got a blue light on it too.
He said the can is worth money.
Oh, the can. Well, it's in good. The can's in good shape. Your can is worth money at the Come and Go.
It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Like the stuff that we had when we were younger is starting to be worth money. And it's like that's crap. You know what I mean? But then it's like no,
Right.
now it's vintage. You know the
Yeah,
hell I
vintage.
get.
That dog said, "I'm going to do something to your leg."
He's fixing to get a fucking slap up, fucking cracked upside his head. Is what he's gonna get.
He's gonna do. He's gonna do the slow leg motion.
Yeah,
You got a
roundhouse,
book?
roundhouse
You
kick.
got
Yeah,
yeah. You got a book on all that stuff, Woody?
got the whole set of them.
He's got the what is it? The Cyclopedias of Woodyism. The can. Got that Ford running yet? Are you tired?
He's
Or
still look,
tired?
he's still looking for the bolts and screws for it.
I got bolts right here that'll fit right in there. You don't need all the same bolts. They'll just cross thread them.
Yeah, that's fine. Put the
It's
old
fine. You only take that back out.
put the old impact to it and lock her down.
Yeah, that's torqued and everything.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's even better than having Loctite on it.
Yeah,
It's like purple Loctite.
exactly.
You ever heard of purple Loctite? You just put it on there cross thread, and that's purple Loctite.
Yeah, just pour it. Yeah, exactly. You can put syrup on them too, and they'll lock right up.
Yeah, I mean you can't take it apart. That's the downfall. But
There's got
once
to
it,
be Aunt Jemima though.
yeah, and I'm a,
Is that Sunfish that doesn't catch fish anymore? He quit.
oh, he still goes fishing. You want to go fishing, fish? Go fishing, okay?
Foster wants to go over to his house and go fishing.
Yeah, do a co do a collab.
Put the Loctite on the gun. Hey Woody, are you tired?
Tard.
You didn't get done fishing. You didn't even catch any fish. Fishing is when you catch fish, not just sit there and look at water,
He said
skip
two
rocks like Opie.
big dogs, cats.
You got 2 cats. What'd you do? Find them under Woody's floor?
Yeah. 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 Ah, shit.
I couldn't help myself.
When he said he had 5, I said that fucking cat probably underneath the floor dead. You know,
He locked them in there and he did it on purpose.
he probably was already dying, and Woody kept him alive by feeding him and shit. He was just coming out a little bit or something. Or something was after him and been after him. You know what I mean?
I don't even have any line on my fishing pole. I gotta get me some. She's been out already, but I haven't been out. Well, I didn't go out yet. No, I've been busy doing a lot of nothing, trying to get this shit whole put away. Tools that were laying everywhere for like months now.
Making 300 short videos every day.
Oh no, I don't make 300 short videos a day. Just
Okay,
299 to be precise.
250, 254.
Yeah, that's how you get paid.
Yeah, I know. That's why I looked today. I looked this afternoon, and I was like, I looked at my analytics. I'm like, damn, I ain't getting no views right now. Let me go ahead and throw this little video out here in this one short. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, got a few views, and then other shit started getting watched,
Yep.
Like
Sometimes you gotta do that. It's got because I don't know. I guess maybe the analytics expect it. I don't fucking know.
I
Because
think
if I
so.
don't do it, then the views could be at like in the last 48 hours 100,000 views or something. Then it'll be like at 7,000. Oh, I better put one out. It's getting low on the
Yeah,
views.
yeah, yeah. That's what I've been doing. And so I got a few videos, and it's like I said, if somebody watches them, they watch them. If everybody ain't got time, don't watch it. But I'm going to start putting out when I ain't seeing no views coming in, I'm putting something out there.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for a while now. Quite a while actually.
I want
I
to have
thought I
it where
told you.
I want to have it where I got a video to put out. You know what I mean? And I got 2 videos right now that I could driving videos that I could put out, and then I got like 4 other videos that I'm working on. So I
Yeah,
want to
I
be.
got some on the SD cards that I should get get editing, but uh, I got. I'm gonna put that little card ollie to work this summer. It ain't gonna have any paint left on where you drive up on it at. I got that 3-speed winch on there, that hand crank winch, so it's dead cars will be pulled right up on there. I don't need no trailer to use, no trailer, none of that shit.
Right.
It didn't need to have disc brakes or nothing like that, but
You need some
it was
dollies
the
for
price, huh?
the back wheels.
Yeah, I got some of them, but not for they're for the tow truck. They might work, I guess. I don't know. You just put the bars underneath of them, and then there's some fucking small wheels, and you
Yeah,
you use this leverage bar. Yeah, I had those on my tow truck, the old Ford.
put them underneath the back wheels, and they would be up off the ground if you had 4 flat tires.
Right. I usually just I've always bring what if I know what I'm going to get. I always bring tires with and rims and shit and tire bars just in case. Air compressor. I'll
Yeah.
always sometimes then the one thing you need you fucking forget. So
It wouldn't hurt if you even if you didn't use them things, you could carry them with you.
right. I was
You
thinking
if you
about having them attached to that dolly.
one of your spare tires fucking blows out that you put on the car. Well, I can throw a dolly on it or throw the you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and I couldn't believe that that dolly even has a spare tire for it too. That winch that I put on there, that 3-speed winch, that thing cranked the truck right up on there. I put it in gear and drug it on there. I was like, God damn, that winch works good.
Yeah.
I got a lot of fishing poles. I got 2 or 3 in here, and I don't know how many in the basement. There might be 20 of them down there or more. I got some at my dad's house too. Some old Zebcos.
Oh, I got 40-year-old Zepcos. That's all I
Yeah,
got.
I got some from when I was a kid, and then I found these ones in a barn. My grandpa's barn. They had a metal fishing line on them. There's like uh thread. I don't know what you would call it, but they're old. They're really old.
I wanna
They're
I
all
wanna
the
take
octagon pole. It's
yeah.
octagon. The pole's metal and all that shit.
All that the ones that I got were my daddy's, and they're old as fucking shit, and some of them
Yeah.
some old metal shit, And I'm gonna put a spot up in the truck, you know what I mean, up on the camper top up there, whatever. I'm gonna figure out a way to put straps up there, and I'm gonna strap them all up in there so it'll be in my truck with me.
Yeah, my dad, he still got his tackle box. It's old. It's blue. It's a metal tackle box, but he had that since he was a kid. He said, "I was like, holy shit, it's in good shape."
I got
Yeah, I remember he always had the same one, and I didn't. I thought he bought it when we were kids. He says, "Oh, I had that since I was a kid." I
yeah.
said,
I had
"Geez,
I've
guys
always
is 70 years old."
I've had my daddy's and for probably 20 years. Well, I've had him when he died. I got his tackle box, whatever. I still got it, but I never would carry it with me. So I was at the thrift store. I found a $3 tackle box or something, and then I just carried that with me in case I lost it or handle broke. Or, I didn't want to carry daddy's, and I still got daddy's tool tackle box. And dude, I don't ever remember him going fishing. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
He probably did before you were around.
yeah, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. So, fuck that. I'm fucking 50 some years old, so it's that old, but it's still a plastic. It ain't a metal or whatever. But and then all fishing poles are that old too.
Yeah,
All that.
yeah, yep. I mean, I got into a lot of fishing stuff. I got a Vexlar and I got some locators and this and that or whatever. But I hardly ever use that Vexlar, just maybe once in a while. But I don't ice fish anymore either, so
Yeah.
it's time for that thing to go. I don't need that shit. I can catch fish. I know where to catch the fish at around here. I don't need no equipment to tell me where they're at.
All right. I want to get all them fishing poles out, and like I said, I'm gonna put a spot in them that just hanging from the roof of that truck in the cab. I mean,
Yeah, you run
do,
like some kind of a strap across a couple places on the top there.
do something like that just to store them and get them out of that building out there, and I know where they're at, and
Yeah, I
I'm t-
got two of them, the ones that I use mostly right here, and they're Berkeley and I can't remember the name of the reel, but I always buy the good reels. And they've been in here. That's where I keep them. The rest are in the basement because these are the quick access, so I don't forget. I don't have to go in the basement and check for which one.
yeah.
Because I got them in the ceiling of the rafter of the basement. I got them tucked up in there, so they're out of the way.
We used to go fishing up here, Old Hickory Lake in Nashville, and it's a man-made lake, and they had a bank of rocks that you could crawl down the rocks or whatever and fish on or whatever. So we was fishing one time, dude, and plastic floated by. I mean, and I with it until I reeled it in, and I still got that plastic banana in my box right now to this day, and it's been there probably 20 years.
There's when I first moved here, we were fishing under that bridge down the road here, and there's some other kids there and shit. That one kid, he done thrown his pole right. No, he didn't want his dad brought him fishing. He didn't want to go fishing.
Uh,
Well, he done threw his fucking pole in the water, so he didn't have to go fishing. I
yeah,
fished it up. He said he told his dad that I watched him. He told his dad a straight lie too. He said, "A fish bit and pulled my pole in the water." He said, "Oh,
yeah,
you little lying motherfucker!" I didn't
yeah.
tell on him, but I wanted to.
We was we was out there on that bank out there on the rocks and whatever. My buddy had just got a new fishing pole, and we went to the place and bought one. He bought it, hanging out with his first time. Dude, he put it together and got it all baited up, and he cast it out. He slung that sucker hard, dude, and the whole front of that fucking fishing pole, where it's a two piece, the
Oh yeah,
front part was gone. You know what I'm saying?
I
And it
broke
was
the
like,
line and everything, or no?
what?
Did he break the line?
No, the line didn't break, but get
Oh,
this. Get this. I'm on one side and his brother's on the other side. It's like we need to drag it in. You know what I mean? Cast over there. We crossed all three lines. You know what I mean? I crossed out the way out there over his and his brother did over there, and then we started dragging in, and we both got that damn line on our hook and drug the front part back in, and we got it. Dude. We saved it. You know what I mean? We had to cut our
yeah.
lines. It was all tangled up, but we we hooked up the lines and shit and drug his shit back in there because he wouldn't have been able to drag it back in there. But the line didn't break. It just the fucking two piece fucking fishing pole. The
Yeah,
front.
well, it's hung out there with it. Yeah. like that. And then there's another time you're not supposed to be fishing on the bridge. You're coming, the rolls up one of the sheriff's a new deputy or whatever. And that's one guy that was with us. He done throw his fucking pole in the water because it was like $250 ticket to be on fishing on the bridge. So he done tossed it in and he said, I know you. He goes, I ain't even got a pole, he said. Fuck, I had to catch that, drag it out of there, found it and caught it and fucking. I seen where it went.
This wasn't a cheap fucking either that he had. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a good one, dude, and it's like that, you know. That's what I said. I just quick thinking. I said, "Hey, fucking cast across there and try to fucking grab the shit and bring it in." You know what I mean? Because it's sinking to the bottom. Get it?
Yeah. Bye now, bye, Woody.
Bye.
Don't catch any cats under the floorboards. I got one on the floorboard of that Ford.
It's still early.
Got stuck in the frame.
It's still early, Woody.
Yeah, what time is it? 10:30 or something?
I was fixing to get off here and let Woody come up here. Come on, man.
I was fixing to get off in a few minutes anyways because I'm gonna go lay down and watch some TV. I think I've had enough of it out here today.
All right.
Yeah. Are you going in or what?
Am I going in? Not right now.
Oh yeah, a few more minutes. Woody's just he's worn out like Jimmy was that day he came and got the van.
All right.
Except for Woody did a little more than Jimmy.
No, I ain't gonna do shit. Fucking probably do a little cleanup around here and a few things, you know.
Oh shit, man! I've been trying to get this shit organized, and the next thing is I got most of those parts where I can see what's what up there, and I got door glass, back windows, and vent windows, and Jesus, the rubber gaskets, and
You need
all
to
that.
start selling this shit. You can't take it with you. You know what
I
I mean?
know. I know. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting it down. I'm gonna see what I think. There's worth some shit like these, like this tailgate thing for one of those square bodies. You know, I got that, and I got one for Ford that has all the trim. I got the trim that goes around the cab for the, like this. I got the whole trim that goes all the way around the cab.
All right.
This here, I got all that, and I got some Ford stuff, and I got emblems. I got 2-3 boxes of emblems. I got alternator starters, dashes. I got bezels for like them S10s and those, like the Tahoe and gauge clusters. Like I got a couple S10 gauge clusters, and then I got some for like the 90 whatever 95 to 99 or whatever it is, and then I got some for a Firebirds Pontiac Firebird. And shit, I don't even know what year that was. 91, I think it was.
Yeah.
They got all kind of shit up there. More than I thought I had, I'll tell you that. Because I done took that shit down mostly cleaned it all out, but still had a shitload left up there. And then that, I still don't know what I'm going to do with that stupid car fucking charging system thing. That's laying up there in a box. So is that little, that exhaust fan thing. Did you buy one of them?
Yeah. I thought about that. Yeah, and that hell, I went up to my buddy's house the other day and helped him fix his car and shit. And he's got this pretty good sized shop, you know, and he goes out there all the time, dude. And he's got an air conditioner heater thing, whatever, for that. He does carvings and stuff. He makes like fucking walking sticks and shit.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
dude, dusty as fuck. You know what I mean? I thought about giving him the damn fan that I bought that I never used yet. You know what I mean? Because it would be perfect. He go out there and turn that on, dude, and go to fucking. He goes to town with a Dremel on them fucking walking canes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it costed that much, did they?
I think I paid $45 for that one.
Yeah, that ain't so bad.
No. I thought about just go ahead and let him have that, you know what I mean? And next time I go up there, and he's got that. There's a building out back, dude. He's got like there's 2 or 3 buildings out back, and then there's a 2-car garage up front, and that's where he's working at. But the building out back has got all kind of dude. There's all kind of sheet metal and shit. Fucking just like where the guy did the HVAC. He said he's the guy. He said the guy that lived here that died. He was an HVAC guy or something. And they didn't even clean none of that out, you know. And there you can see tools hanging on the wall. And he said, you come back up here. He said, well, damn, dig around through this damn uh, shed if you want to. You know what I mean? I walked. I was like, damn, there's another shed, dude. And there you got a shed there. And they said, damn. They said, and another one. He's like, yeah, that's full of this and that. I said, let's go take a look. You know.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
So he told me, he said, fucking come back up here one weekend, dude, and we'll fucking dig through and whatever you want. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because we're just, he's one of my friends that I've known for probably 25, you know, and if he asks me to do something for him, I do it. And if I ask him to do something for me, he does it. And we don't look for any payment, you know what I mean?
You don't keep track of it. Yeah.
You need some help, I got you, but you know.
Yeah. That's so like that neighbor. That's the one I kind of quit talking to him too. I needed some JB weld and he had some, and I was like, I used a couple squirts of it, and then he tried to charge me like for a full fucking. He said I brought him the shit back. I didn't even keep it. I just used a little bit of it, and he tried to charge me like for 3 squirts of it, but he valued it as the price of a new pack of them. Yeah, I said, you dirty motherfucker. You know, if you ask me for that, I give it to you, and I want to expect it back, and not, you know what I mean? But I don't keep track of shit like that. I looked at him. I said, "Are you fucked in the head?"
Yeah.
What the fuck? I said, "I gave him that money."
My buddy called me on a Saturday and said, "Hey, look here. He lives about 50 minutes away, you know." And he said, "Hey, look here. I'm kind of fucking broke down at the house in my car and shit. Can you come up here and help me fix it?" And Dad, I went up there and did it. I didn't try to charge nobody nothing. You know what I mean?
Right, that's the way I am. You know,
I got to go up there and take care of my buddy because he would come down here and take care of me. You know, he's come over here. Here when I had the damn gas tank out of this damn Yukon about a year ago and couldn't get it back up in there by myself because of the way the damn thing's made. And it wasn't because I couldn't pick it up or couldn't. It's like it's just stupid fucking odd.
Well, you gotta put one in at a time, and it's a pain in the ass because then you have. Yeah.
He come over here and lay down underneath it with me for it wasn't even 2 minutes, and we had the thing popped up in there. It was okay. I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember doing it myself too, and then I was doing it by hand instead of using a jack, and then it fucking had a little bit of gash in there, and it would slosh to one side, and then it'd throw me off balance. Some fucking thing would fall down. Tucking it up above the rear diff. Trying to, anyways. You got to put the ass in first or something. I can't remember how it went, but that was on that Tahoe. Yeah.
I had never checked the differential fluid on this old damn truck. Did anything to it, dude?
I had to replace the cover on that Tahoe. I went to change the gear, or what was I doing? I was servicing it, and I seen this little. I'm like, damn, that rear diff is leaking. Here, the cover got rusty and it had little tiny pinholes in it. Was bleeding out the cover, so I bought a new cover for it years ago.
It's time for me to go underneath this sucker and take a look and see if anything is where leaking or what's where, because I hadn't been underneath it in fucking 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hadn't been since I put the transmission. I don't know what's going on. You know, I need to kind of do an inspection of it because I have been driving it for a while now. You know.
Yeah. Gotta check to see. Yeah, gotta do that once in a while because then you might run into something like, God damn, I'm glad I almost crawled under here.
Yeah, I put the new Sunday the new battery in it and started driving it. And it had been sitting for fucking for 5, or for 4 years anyway.
Yeah, I hear you there. Well, I think I'm gonna go in the house. Fuck it. All right, Dan. Bye now.
Bye now. Bye.